Jacaranda FM.
Nelson Mandela's dream is in tatters. That's reality.
Well, you know, well, you'll have to elaborate a little bit why you think it is in tatters.
We are more divided than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day you read in the newspaper about racism.
Sure.
Every single day you read in the newspaper about corruption, about
Sure.
the failure of the machinery of state.
Sure.
Every single day. You drive around and you go to small towns, you see what's happening. We can't even get water to people. So the dream is falling apart.
Well, you know, I think we must always think of ourselves as a people who live in a country that is under construction. And a project like this does not always move in a straight line, problem-free. There will always be challenges along the way. I guess one of the things you have in mind is the recent erratic behavior of, amongst others, members of parliament, the president.
Yeah, of course.
But I think you can see that in their complacency, they did not anticipate the kind of national outrage that was expressed following the Constitutional Court judgment. That must tell you that we still have in place an antidote against degeneration.
Okay.
This project, in my view, remains intact. It is floundering because of the frailties of political leadership.
So we
But
need,
to the extent that our people
we
are
need
speaking
change.
out.
We need change, Sydney, as soon as possible. I know you asked for it as well with many of the guys who used to be cabinet ministers with you. We need change as soon as possible.
Sure.
Are they listening to you guys? Is the question. I know you wrote a letter to Gwede Mantashe. Are they listening to you? Are they saying, you're right, we need change? What's happening inside the ANC?
Well, what is happening inside the ANC, it's quite mixed. You see some people in the leadership rallying to the defense of the indefensible, but you also see branches of the ANC, provincial structures, that are expressing themselves in the way that you are saying we need change. They are saying we can't continue in the way that we have been operating. And that is what I see as reason for optimism about the future.
I'm going to ask you this, Sydney,
Yes.
and we're going to keep you, and there's still a lot of things I want to ask you, but 2008, I know you resigned as cabinet minister. When Thabo Mbeki left, you left. Did you see this coming? You knew Jacob Zuma, you met him about 30 years ago. Did you see this, did you foresee this? Did you see, oh, hell, he's going to screw up things, this man? Did you foresee this?
Well, I hoped it would not come. But as I say, personally, I didn't think that I wanted to work under his leadership. Because you needed to work under a leader that you believe is committed exactly to the principles that you are committed to.
And he wasn't, according to
I
you.
know that constitutionalism is a discourse of recent origin in our country. We are all going through a learning process. But you still have to show me of the kind of blatant disregard for the Constitution that we witnessed recently, at least in the track record of the new dispensation in earlier years. It doesn't exist.
Jacaranda FM.